What's up, y'all? It's Chug Rock, aka Kendrick. What I want to talk about in this message right now, I want to talk about, you know, being a man and a woman of your word. You know what I'm saying? You know, people out here in my city do not be a man or a woman of their word. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's something that us good people, if we claim to be good people, we should be a man or a woman of our word. You know, stick to being filled with integrity. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the attributes of a good person. You know, what's integrity? What's being a good person without integrity? You know what I'm saying? So integrity matters if you're going to claim to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? You know, integrity is everything. You hear me? So, uh, we should not be saying uh we good people if we don't want to be honest to people that we promise things to. You know what I'm saying? We should promise people things and stick to it and stick to our words only. You know what I'm saying? If we don't, how can we be good people? We're not good people. We're liars. You know, if we're dishonest, if we're saying if we don't stick to our word, you know what I'm saying? You know, integrity. You know what I'm saying? Be a man and a woman of your word. You know, I encourage y'all to do that. You know what I'm saying? Why would you, you know, if you gonna promise you gonna do something for somebody for some money, or bless somebody with something, be a man and a one. If you forgot, even if you forgot, and you didn't stick to your word, and somebody remind you, remember and do it. You know what I'm saying? Some people will be like, I forgot, and still don't even do it. You know, but that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, honesty is everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, keep your honesty. You heard me? When it comes to promises, you know what I'm saying? That's part of being a good person. Honesty. You know, being honest. You know, why would you promise somebody something and don't be a man and or woman of your word? You know, keep your word. You know, if you're not going to keep your word, don't tell nobody you're going to do something for them. You know what I'm saying? You know, you heard me? So it is what it is. It is what it is. You know. Don't tell me what you're gonna do for me, and you ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't have me riled up and excited. You know, and you ain't gonna do it. You know, I want to be promised something that's true. You know, if it's not true, get out my face. Don't even talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, y'all be cool.